This is a huge one. It's going to help us get that legendary gear. You need to do this with your team. I'm doing stage 6 of Grave of Curse with all rares. That's stage 6. And I've been farming it. It works. It's easy. You never feel like you're in danger. You can get things back up if they kind of feel like they're going to fall apart. You can substitute in other heroes. If you have cool epics, cool legendaries that can do what they're already doing, you can substitute it in. Now I have Hexandra is my main. She's my main tank in here. So I put the gear that I had on Horus onto her. Now, you've been farming over there in Grave of Venom with the videos I've shown you to do at least stage 5, right? Stage 5, very easy, even with a common healer. Now you can bring some of that gear over here to do this stage 6. Once we get gear from here on stage 6 of Curse, we take all that gear, go over to Venom, and then we're farming stage 7 for legendary gear. It's really that easy. And I can't believe this team works so well. We don't even have a 3-man bonus. So if you can get a 3-man bonus, even better. But even without that additional defense, additional attack, additional HP, we're not even being hurt. Really. Watch this. Watch this. Now, I do have to micromanage the team. I can't set up that auto feature they have where you can tell the seconds when your heroes they cast their abilities. I have to make sure I do it myself because we're dropping the turn gauge and we're slowing that gauge so much that it's really a variation. Each time, I just don't know when I need my skills to go off. I do know that I need all my skills to go off by the halfway point. Right where you see the sword on its second ability and then you see the ultimate for the shield, I need everything to happen right then, at least for the decrease attack and the shields up. As far as removing the 2 buffs from Grover right there, he needs to do it before that sword ability hits my healer and does damage right there, right? But my healer's pretty tanky, so she can take it. Now that she's got the gear on that Horus had on her. This team is a beautiful team. And the way it works is because we have another rare in there. And she's the one that's that Dark Elf Archer. Her name's Adri. And she does the slow speed penalty. I think it's called recharge speed penalty. That's a 30% less speed on that bar up there. Watch. She's going to hit it right about now. And she does a little bit of turn meter reduction. So she knocked it back a bit. But you see that it's on, right? Pay attention to the bar. Pay attention to that bar going up for his ultimate. In just a minute, it's really going to pick up speed. See how it just picked up speed? That 30% less speed for that short of time makes the world of difference. It's the only reason why we can even do this team because we're able then to get back around to doing the shields. We're able to get this decreased attack up. We're able to get our heals back up to keep us alive. And we take, look at this damage we take. Look at his shield. Level 6, stage 6. I'm getting 2 whole pieces of drops plus fragments. And all I'm looking for is the gear that will give me the plus defense, plus HP together. Take that up to 16. Put it on all my heroes that I need to keep alive when I go into the Grave of Venom with the Harpy. And then we're moving up to stage 7. Right when we can make rank 5 heroes, which is in a few days. We're making those rank 5. We're taking this gear to be tankier whenever we go into all the domains. And we are getting legendary gear. Now, what I have to micromanage on this team is him, right? I have to do the Grover, the little boy in the front who's stealing the 2 buffs. He steals 2 buffs on his moves. He's a rare, so we need enough accuracy. We've got an accuracy lead with him as well, 30 accuracy. And then we've got accuracy food. We've got the wine that gives us 25 additional accuracy. So he steals it, so I have to manage that on my own and make sure he steals it here before the boss hits my healer, which is my tank, to make it so we steal it away and then we do that. That's on full auto. You can see who's on full auto at the bottom. Even Arena doing the trying to steal, like the backup to remove a buff. Arena in the very back here with the book, she can remove a buff and do decrease attack. It's okay if there's like 1 buff when the boss goes to hit us, as long as we have decrease attack up. So you can pick up. You have to have these shields. You want to cast those shields at the midway point, again, where you see in between the sword and the shield. You want to cast the shield then. So you'll be able to cast it every time then, and the shields will stay up. We have the rest on full auto. Arena's pretty easy to put on full auto once she's doing the decrease attack, somewhere around there. It doesn't really matter for her too much as long as she does it before the boss does his ultimate move. We get that decrease attack up. We've got full auto on Adri over there. knocking it back, putting that slow speed. But look how simple this is. Maybe you don't have somebody like Adri to do that slow speed penalty. And I'm telling you, if you don't, find someone on your roster that can do that, because that is why this is happening. You put that slow speed up, and I really think Adri is going to be top tier in every dungeon. Grave of Rot, I'm going to go in there and put the slow speed on Grave of Rot and knock down that turn meter. I'm going to do it on the ancient battlefield with this dwarf that we fight that is very difficult. We haven't even fought him yet. We're about to unlock that as soon as we can make rank 5 heroes and get that additional rune slot on the side. He is very hard. So using her to make sure that they can't do all their moves that often. And the cool part about it is she gets to actually kind of push back their meter as well. And she's got a 75% chance with 3 hits on that ultimate. So with a 75% chance, 3 hits, she's going to get up that slow speed. So it's going to make it slow. You just got to have accuracy. If you're not landing it, get that accuracy. I'm going to show you the gear I have on them right now. A lot of it's gear that we got from the Harpy. Right? We farmed the Harpy on stage 5, really easy. And look at that, 2 whole pieces and a fragment. I'm excited because this is it. This is it. This is all we needed. And I was afraid that this was going to be difficult. I was really afraid. So you can see I've got gear from the Harpy. This gear actually is not needed on him. It's giving him skill haste, which makes both of his moves faster. He's already extremely fast. Maybe that's why I couldn't use... There's an auto system in this game, if you don't know about it, to where you can set up skills based off of time. I can tell him to do his skill every 20 seconds, every 23 seconds if I want to. And it's nice to do so that we can full auto this content if we need to change when they do their skills. So I used a lot of different 19, 18, 20, 21, 22. I tried a lot of different variations, and I'll explain this process to you in another video, but it wasn't working. And it might be because he's too fast. He's fast already, and this makes him even faster because that 40 skill haste means he's doing his moves even faster, probably like a second faster or a second and a half faster. So skill haste is extremely strong throughout this entire game. Very, very strong. One of the best epic sets in the game. I think the best, actually, because this skill haste is really important on people who have long abilities. But I don't really need it on him, so you don't need skill haste on him. So don't pay attention to that. If you think you do, you don't. You can put any gear you want. He's just got to have the accuracy he needs to remove those 2 buffs. Here, I do have the epic crown on her to get that decreased defense because she hits 3 times. Makes the fight faster. Doesn't matter how long the fight is. You saw it. Every time we were hit, no damage. He got up no shields. We don't even have a 3-person bonus. It's easy. Just get somebody like her that can do the speed penalty. That's all you got to do. And then everybody can keep up, because with the boss not doing so many turns, our healer can come back and heal way more often. Our DPS can get in there and do a lot more DPS before he tries to get a little shield up. We can get all of our moves on him in time to make sure that we are in the clear and that we're getting that damage in there. And the only reason is because we're slowing him down. I've tried to do it so many times without slowing him down, and my people were not fast enough. So I put this tank gear that I got so far that I had on Horus onto Hexandra because she's there in the front. She's taking that basic attack move that the boss is doing all the time, along with a couple other moves. No problem there. She's got defense, I think. Defense, and then she's got a defense rune there at the bottom. This one I just put on her because it had attack and accuracy. Enlightenment does nothing for Arena, but that little bit of accuracy, we get attack. It's okay. I threw it on there. I'm just throwing stuff on people. It's about the team composition. He's got some sets along with this artifact, which I highly recommend on your main character for ice, because every bit of attack increases that shield, that HP shield. It's all based off of his attack. This gives him flat attack plus attack percentage, and he still does amazing damage in this spec. Thanks so much for watching, guys. Please subscribe if you haven't, and I will see you all in a video soon.